Heyo, my City Skylines friends, Johnny5 Live here, and we're back with another Let's Play episode. So this episode is my first since reading the comments. So I did a whole bunch of pre-recorded episodes, and this is episode 7 or 8, I believe. Now I'm able to sit down and read the comments of the first 5 episodes, get your guys' feedback, and start applying that to my city here. I'm paying close attention to all the comments, guys, on the City Skylines, because it's a new series on the channel and stuff, so I'm reading all the comments, not missing a single one. So feel free to comment and give your thoughts or requests, and I'll certainly update them in the videos. This episode is going to be kind of like a community episode. All the comments that I've made notes of, we're going to name some stuff after some people and just read some of the comments out. Before we do that though, I did a whole bunch of changes to the city and I haven't unpaused it yet. There were some problems I was running into between the last episode and now. So let's go over those problems and discuss it really quickly, and then we'll go into like the community comments. So I was having some major traffic issues. Now it's going to be a little bit different as soon as I push play, hopefully. And a lot of things are going to change. We might even see a plummet in monthly income because I've redone all the roads in some way or another. So there was some heavy traffic issues here and lots here. There was some crazy ones here. We're seeing this free up a little bit now, and there was some traffic issues here. Basically all these little corners were causing some serious traffic problems. Also, this tourist island, because we only had this one main road going down, this whole thing was getting jammed up. So I ended up putting a one-way road into here, another one-way road coming down here, some tunnels, and then some, this one going out and this one going in, I think, and this one's going out. So in, out, in, and out. So at least we can get the traffic going in and out without it all having to come down here, because that was pretty bad. It would have been nice to be able to get a highway coming down here, but it just doesn't seem worth it for just this small little population. Why is there power problems? Oh boy. This happens every time I change the roads. It's kind of connected. That should do it, right? All right. Perfect. Crossroads traffic. So the next thing I did was somebody suggested, I think it was Jamie, suggested one-way roads for industrial, and I decided to go pretty ham with the one-way roads. Now, something so you guys can know if you're playing the game, there's this upgrade road feature, and so I can upgrade any road and just change what kind of a road it is. Now if you right click, it'll switch the direction of the one-way roads. So I was able to change my bus lanes into one-way roads, and then if I right clicked I could get the direction I was looking for. So it sent, this is a little janky. I should have done it all clockwise, but that's alright. It is what it is. I've already set up the new bus routes, so I'm going to leave it the way it is. But I kind of wanted to follow the highway. So there's big roads that follow alongside the highway, and then there's big roads following alongside the highway this way. And then that way it forces the traffic to push one way, and then it can come back, and it just does a loop. And then anyone that wants to get on has to come through here or at the end, and anyone that's coming off has to flow. So I was hoping that would help with the flowiness of the traffic, and then I've also done some one-way roads up here. I guess I could probably turn this into a two-way, because I do want them to be able to come back up this way, and then they have to loop through this way. So I've kind of followed that style going forward. Now we didn't have roads coming up through here, so I kind of had to just leave it for this little bit. But I kind of brought it around the outside. That was the concept there. So going forward, we're going to have one-way roads kind of following the highway, and it's coming out a little bit further down here, but that's okay. And then we have one-way roads following the highway this way, and then we have a little one-way road looping this way, and then that way I just can push the traffic on 6 lanes and stop it with these congestion problems at intersections. And then I also did one that kind of just wraps through here, and then there's some crossroads. So we still have our SkyTrain going down the center, which is both ways, but at least the flow of the traffic can get diverted off the sides instead of the center. So I'll keep the SkyTrain going forward in between, and then I'll have flowing traffic on the outsides, and I'm hoping that might help, especially with the on-ramps and off-ramps. If they only have one way to turn going in, they don't get jammed up coming on and off. It's gonna just a little bit of release valves, I would say. And that's basically what I changed, but by doing that, like, so many of the roads got destroyed. We lost a lot of our buildings, and I had to like remap things, and it was a lot of changing, tinkering, and yeah, just a lot of demolishing of buildings. But now we have much wider roads everywhere, and I'm hoping the traffic problems no longer persist. And it's just time will tell. Like, it's still all red in these areas, but we haven't gotten to let the new system work. So if it continues to persist and it doesn't let up, I'm going to have to rethink it a little bit more. Now, I was a little bit upset that I couldn't get the one way to go through here because the SkyTrain. So that's something I may change later. I'll put this into a one-way road and just bring the SkyTrain over the terrain, and that would probably fix my problem. This off-ramp seems to be a problem right now, but maybe I'll just let it run for a bit, and if it persists, I'll change it. This seems to be getting worse. The buses are clogged up, but that's what happens. I redid all the bus routes, and they're a lot more efficient and less tangled. Because I changed all the roads, all the bus routes got kind of messed up. So this is going to take a while before all the buses clear out. Once they do, that'll be fine. And yeah, I just got to let things run for a bit and see how everything goes. So, what's this? Taxes too high. So I was playing around with some of this policy stuff. Raise taxes. I wanted to do tax relief. That was my bad. Alright, so that's all the things I changed, guys. Oh, I also added in like a landfill over here because they needed garbage to go somewhere and they didn't want to bring it all the way over here. So now they have closer garbage and, yep, a lot better traffic flow. So that's great. Alright, so now that we've caught you guys up to speed, let's talk about the community comments. So first up is Ruben Gomez says he wants to have the first major road named after him. So I would have to say that's the highway going into the city. So we'll name this one Ruben Gomez. So now the highway is named after Ruben. Fricker says, and I'm reading these in order, so first come, first serve kind of thing. Fricker says he would like to name the industrial area Science Friction. And he spells it like that because his name is Fricker. We did a coaster spotlight, or was it park spotlight on Fricker's park, and it was called Science Friction. If you haven't seen that, go check it out. I think it's Woody who sent this one in. Wout Dejan, sorry if I butchered your name. He would like a major road named after him. So we're going to name this one after, I think it's Woody. Woody's his nickname. It's one of our Planet Coaster members, I believe. I'm not sure because YouTube names are often different. So my apologies. Weird Brick would like to name the forest Mount Hydrastorm. Alright. Mount Hydrostorm. There you go. Warp ATH0210 would like to name the forest area Silva Peaks. Now we've already named it for Weird Brick. So how about we name the main road Silva Peak. And then Back Rolls would like to name the forest area Little Sweden. Everybody wants to name the forest area. So we'll name Kent Square into Little Sweden. This little district here. The Gaming Cucumber says add some houses and name the street Cabin Street since the people usually buy cabins. Oh, he was talking about the beach. Usually buy beach cabins. Uh-oh. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. We're losing mad people. I was playing around with the policies. They do not like high taxes. Okay, policies. Tax raise. Okay, we're just going to rid of... I figured I could get away with raising the taxes a little bit for this area because it's such a nice place to live. But they all moved out. They don't like it. That was my bad. And what's up with this spot? Did I raise the taxes here? I did not. Oh, maybe it was just reaching over a little. Huh. Okay. So Gaming Cuber wants to name Cabin Street. So he wants to name this. Cabin Street. All right, Michael Dunce says, high-tech housing, it's a policy for the beachfront. Oh, I think we already did that. High-tech housing. Yes, we already have it. All right. Next is Jordan Smith says, set the beach area to leisure or tourist specialization under districts and you get more restaurants, cakes, bars, and souvenir commercial shops rather than standard corner stores and drugstores. So... I was saying that in one of the episodes that I would like to have a little bit more restaurants on the beachfront. So I guess that's why Jordan suggested that. However, I do like when you do what I noticed is I had the tourism specialization on. I got a lot of motels and skyscrapers that specialized in tourism, and I wasn't a big fan of that, but we do want some restaurants on our beachfront, so we will get a little mixture. So what I'm going to do here is we're going to create a new district, just going down through here. And this district is, whoops, it's going to be our restaurants and stuff. So we will name this one after Jordan Smith. And policies, oh. We want to make it a tourism. Okay, wait. Let's see what she said again. Set the beach area to leisure or tourist specialization. So one or the other. We're going to do the tourist. Can we do both? No. And we want to make sure that our policies for this area are still good for the houses that are there. Service, we want free transport, recreational use, parks and recreation, and recycling. Actually, you know what? The recycling, I think the recycling causes a lot of traffic, and we need the traffic to let up down there. So, Lucky Ninja says, can I get the industries named after me? Ninja Industries. Okay, so we've already named both industries, but we do have Pine Hills. So our future farmland will be named Ninja Industries. Bubblegum Toothpaste says, call the forest area Floodgate Forest. Everybody loves naming the forest area. We will name the road after you, the hydro dam. What did he name it? Floodgate Forest. There we go. And then Jordan Smith again says, you could set the schools out district policy in your new residential district, and many citizens will favor working industrial jobs over going to school. This will allow you to have schools in area without running low on educated workers. That's a really good tip. This is what I've been having troubles with. So I actually went ahead and I did that for this district and this district. Let's do this one too. So school's out. That's the checkbox right there, guys. So they prefer to work over education. So that'll keep people from going down to here and getting school. And even if we put a school in this area, they're going to opt out of going to school, and then that's going to, stop our problem where they were all, begging for uneducated workers. We already see the problem going away just from changing those two policies. So thank you very much for that, Jordan Smith. That's really helpful. And that also means we can add education down here, such as a high school or something. And we want education for these people because we want these people to get educated and go to our new office jobs that we're going to be installing soon. So that's really good. I kind of want the high school to be near a SkyTrain station. There we go. So now these people will get their education, but these people will opt out. And we want to give these guys elementary school as well. All right. Awesome. Next up, Tycho van Lieshout says, try to get some business to the industry and place some parks near them. This will upgrade your industry, not Intel, but still good. I was making a joke saying these factories don't look like they're making Intel processors. And more educated people will be happy to work in that zone. Note, I don't think it works for farming and forest industry. Oh, that's really awesome. So I was saying in one of the episodes that I was afraid to put parks in the industrial area because I was saying, wouldn't it just get polluted? And who wants to go to a polluted park? But Tycho is saying it should be fine. So we're going to put a couple parks in. So let's give them some variety. Raise the land value, and then people will want to work there because it's a nicer area to work. That's really good to know. Now, I did put a couple basketball courts in one of those episodes, and I did notice a significant difference. We were experimenting, so that's great. Now, he says it doesn't know if it works for these kind of districts, or the farming, but we'll give it a shot. Plaza with trees. Seems like they're happy about it. Want a small park. Hopefully that didn't cut my power lines. Nope, we're good. Yeah, the land value did go up. We definitely need some more land value over here as well. Alright. Gabo Versta 2 says, if you're able to name the roads, could you name them with the names of your subscribers? That would be really funny. Yes, we can do that. And we will name a road after you. Let's do this one. Forest Street. Gabo Versta. First 2. There you go. So if anyone else, that's all the comments. Sorry if I missed any. I'm pretty sure I wrote all them down, the ones that seemed like they needed to be answered. So if anybody has a request, whether it be a district named after you, if you look right now, we still have the office area that needs to be named. It's just called Park. Highland Hills is our it's our nightlife area. It's our recreational area, or what is it called? Leisure. Middle Square, which is our, I guess, uneducated workers area, needs to be named. Our new high-rise housing is called Maple Square, so we need to rename that. We also have it's our tourist area. So we have lots of attractions here, Opera House, and it's a tourist attraction. So that also needs to be named. So if anybody wants to name any of these regions, just let me know. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to name. We have plenty of roads, so if you see any roads in here that you want named after you, just let me know. You could say in the comments, just name a road after me and we'll find one, because there's plenty of roads, and I'll obviously try and aim for the big ones instead of the little ones. So there you go, guys. That's all the comments, and thank you guys so much for your helpful feedback, your tips, your pointers, and all that good stuff. It really means a lot to me, and it's helping me to improve at the game. So feel free to keep dropping them in the comments, and you know, I try to do a couple episodes and then release, you know, so I'm always ahead of the videos. So I might even play a couple more episodes after this. So if you guys do put a comment in for episode 8, I think this episode is episode 8. If you do drop a comment for this episode, I might not be able to respond to that comment until like episode 10, 11 or something like that. However, I will be taking notes of all the coming episodes even after this, and I'll do the same thing, and I'll gather up all the notes, and then we'll go ahead and do another little community update. So now we have a huge demand for industry. So I've been wanting to turn this whole area into farmlands. As you can see, we have fertile land all throughout here, and it's been something I've been wanting to do for a very long time now. I would have to say at least 3 or 4 episodes. So we're gonna pave in some roads, add some farms, and it's gonna be great. And hopefully, like, I'm already 23 minutes on this recording, depending on how I edit it. So we have limited time left, so I'm going to try and get this forest industry booming before the end of this episode for the next 10 minutes. And then that should be good. And I've been wanting to also add in the office area. We've been talking about that quite a bit. So hopefully in the next episode, we'll get down to making this into an office area, which should be pretty fun. Can I get more land in here? A little bit. Always try to get some interesting shapes. Now, the railroad's kind of in the way. I don't know if it's going to create a traffic jam if I do that. But we don't have many trains running at this moment, so I think it'll be fine. I just want to have a little bit of farmlands up on the hills there. Ninja Industries. Ninja pops out. Alright. Should I cut a road through here? No, I think that's good. I definitely want to get rid of these power lines. It's a pain in the butt. Can't go over these. All right. Darn it. I should have routed it around because, well, it's okay. Let's start filling this in and see what happens. I don't need these little shops anymore. Wait, how did I do the region? Okay, so yeah, this is farmland. I put the little, so if anyone's wondering how you do that, you just go into here, into your regions, and then you go into your industrial specialization, and then you go farming industry, and you just put that on there. And this whole area becomes farmland if you put industrial down. And I don't know, I don't think it's going to cause pollution, but it might cause like a smell. I don't know. Some of the people might not want to live around it, I would imagine. But we will see what the effects are. It's all an experimentation. That's what I love about this game, is you never know what's going to happen. And then something happens and you didn't expect it, and you have to fix it. So I'm pretty excited about this. You could probably actually get rid of these power lines in a second. I want to fit some more farms in here, but we have to wait till the farms develop. Well, I don't know if it's a good idea to have it right before the on-ramp, but there's not much traffic here, so it should be okay. Alright. I'm excited to see these farms come in. I think some are already sprouting up. Let's take a look at these. Alright, what's this? Beefcakes! Cosmic cow! That's awesome. Fruit for all. We can pip shot juice. That's great. Ice cube factory. Juice press. Sliced fruit. Cereal. Chief of beef. That's great. Phil's Fields. Oh, that looks so cool. So the low demand for industry or offices. Ah, look at that. So if we would have put the offices in, that would have also worked. That's really good to know. I'm excited about doing offices as well. So we've filled this in quite well. I'm going to continue doing that. Now I do want to see if we can raise the land value with a few parks. Plaza. So they are happy about their land. Put in a plaza there. A couple of them went happy. Maybe a small park. All right. Now, one thing I wanted to mention, I forgot to mention earlier on, is in the last episode, I think we had like $1.6 million. Or it was the last episode or the episode before, I'm not sure. But money was coming in so fast, I wasn't even able to spend it fast enough. But after like trying to solve problems and fixing roads and redoing things, I spent a lot of money, and making the roads come down here and all that. So now I'm actually really low on cash again. So one thing I'm really liking about this game is the simulation aspect of it. I'm getting money, I'm spending money, I'm getting money, I'm spending money, and it doesn't feel like cheat mode, and I feel like I'm earning it. And there's still a little bit of a struggle. I have to be careful. If I start making big drastic changes again like I did, I'm going to be, there's going to be trouble. So so far since release, when release came out, what I remember from it was I was spending all my money on roads, and like it was really gimmicky the way you had to do roads because the traffic problems, the AI was buggering out. So I spent a lot of my time just like playing with ways to make the traffic work, and now you don't really have to do that. Like, there's still traffic issues, but they happen naturally, not because of derpy AI. So when the game first came out, I found it was a real struggle to play the game because you were spending so much money on 6-lane one-way roads, and you had to reroute things and do all these gimmicky things that I found the simulation aspect of the game to be very poor. But now, playing it, a year or two later, I'm finding it very enjoyable. So I'm having a blast. We still have a lot to expand. We have all sorts of stuff to do down here. I might even flatten out some of these mountains and put little islands in. We'll have to see how it all goes. I'm going to play around with some ferries and stuff. The small commercial is not coming in. I wonder if we just have to wait. If it doesn't come in the next while, maybe I'll consider putting in some houses or more high density commercial. This is looking awesome, though. Love this little area. Little Alcatraz. Beautiful. So all these buildings changed over, I think. But we have, tea and biscuits. We have shops now. Nightclub Happy Hamster. Next to an elementary school. So we're still waiting for some more to sprout up. Has the industry changed much? Gourmet fish sticks. I remember they used to just be fish sticks. Okay. So they want highly educated workers here, which is good. So I think the parks might have helped. And oh, look, Mount Hydrostorm. They're not begging for uneducated workers anymore. Oh, look, they actually have highly educated workers there. 14 overeducated workers. Okay, so as more people move in here, they might start switching out. And once we add office jobs in, the educated people will go work there. And then there should be plenty of uneducated people to come work here. But at least they're not complaining that there's not enough workers. So we've solved that problem. Oh no! Always forgetting about the water. There we go. Great stuff. Okay. Oh, this guy's complaining about something. Not enough workers. Okay, well, we'll see how things start to develop. We people are moving in. Our population's growing. I'll definitely add in some more houses up on these hills as we go further in. And those people will move into our farmlands and start working at our office space. So I think we'll be fine. Now there's a little bit of demand for commercial, but there are spaces. Oh, they're starting to boom up already. Look at that. There's a few spaces here and there. And then I think there's still some spaces down here. But they might not want to do commercial down here because it's so far away. I'm not sure how it works, if the game has a certain radius that it wants to do it in. Alright. Looking good. So I think I've accomplished what I wanted to accomplish in this area, in this episode, but I do want to continue expanding our farmland out to here. We just have to wait for the demand, and I want to expand our offices, and then we're going to need some more houses eventually. So we filled in, we have our main city, we have our little industrial island, we have our tourist island, we have our Alcatraz, we have a whole new city that's been developed, and hopefully the traffic issues are somewhat resolved. Not really. I might just have to delete that. I'll have to reconsider it. Sometimes I stare at the stuff in between episodes and I kind of contemplate what I can do to fix it. and I fix it in between episodes so that we can focus on building things and having fun and expanding our city, and I can do all the thinking off camera. But if you guys see anything wrong with what I've done here or any ways to improve it, feel free to drop a comment. Let me know if you guys want to name a zone and all that good stuff. There we go, guys. That's going to do it for this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please be sure to smash that like button. Stay tuned for more Cities Skylines. All right, everybody. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye now.